Hey, beautiful family. You know, I put so much effort in my YouTube into trying over the years to say why we've got to be able to have control over our thoughts and our frequency of our mind, and with it then our actions, because our actions are governed by our intention, and our intentions are governed by our thoughts, and it tends to be the thoughts we attract, in my experience, are governed by our frequency. If we don't move in forgiveness, if we don't move in love, if we don't move in those higher vibrations of love and goodness, we attract more empty thoughts. We attract more thoughts that are not of creation. They are thoughts that oppose creation, thoughts that oppose bringing the love of God to this world. And I want to lay it out in a really simple example. I'm about to play a video for you, and I want you to simply imagine this. Everything you see in this video first was a thought inside my mind. As a waymaker, a pathmaker, a visionary, whatever we're going to call it, that's what I am. That's what I was. This is the gift I bring to the huge amount of gifts that make up what we do. Everything started with thought. My thoughts. Every single thing you see here, I thought about. Bearing in mind this area even was simply a piece of land with bush. So every brick, every path, every action, every employee living out their actions, every child's smile began with an intention and a thought inside my mind. Now, I don't take credit for those thoughts, because I think, and I always will think, that whenever my will gets mixed up, nothing goes right. And I see it as God, ultimately. God providing me with the blessing of reaching the same vibration to have his thoughts come. People don't grasp. If you look at everything in this video and you say, that's a lot of work, that's nonsense, because it's simple. It's simple. If 8 years ago, let's say when I started building Feathers Tail 6 years ago, if 6 years ago when the first child came into my care, and later that year we started looking after special needs children, if I did not manage to hold my attention onto the thoughts of building and bringing a solution, and the solutions that I had dreams about, that I read about, that I sought professional advice about, if I did not manage my mind on those thoughts and keep them on those thoughts, and I had let my mind wander off to other thoughts, maybe going to the bar, maybe going to the nightclub, which many people who came here to build charities ended up doing, or going off on holiday and living my life on the beach, as many people do, or just having parties, or even missing home and leaving. If I hadn't managed to manage my thoughts and keep them focused on what it was, which was easy for me because I was following my bliss, but if I did not manage my thoughts and they had wandered off, and I'd said, no, I want to do this instead, then those 6 years ago, at that moment, right now, if I had chosen to let my thoughts go in that direction, none of this would have existed. And that's how important it is for you right now, if you want to change the world that you live in, change your own personal world, change the direction of your life, change the life of others, bring the love of God into this world. That's how utterly important it is right now that you learn to be able to choose which thoughts and intentions you're going to give attention to, because only then will you be able to set the intentions in the right direction to manifest the things that you know this world needs. You've got to choose your thoughts. You've got to choose the ones you give attention to, and do it wisely, because otherwise none of it happens. And that all so importantly begins right now.
When people think of therapy, they often think there has to be a big issue before they seek out support and advice. That simply isn't the case. Therapy is about learning, and it is for kids and parents too. It is about finding the best tools to support a child's ability to thrive and be happy at home and school too.
My name is Wilbert Bujingwa. I'm a physiotherapist from Share Tanzania.
I'm Jacqueline, a physical therapist from Share Tanzania.
I'm Stefano Joe from Mugure, a physiotherapist from Share Tanzania.
My name is Habiba Miraji. I am an occupational therapist at Share Tanzania.
My name is Pregodiam Frey, one of the occupational therapists from Share Tanzania.
We are therapy team from Share Tanzania.
We are dealing mostly with children with special needs.
Mshike nione, mshike kabisa hivyo, mnyanyue.
Bambi. Bambi. Unafanana fry. Bambi.
Since Share Tanzania is home to children with special needs, we are not far behind with this awareness, as we have a dedicated team of physiotherapists and occupational therapists working full-time for children with special needs. Umeshindwa? Umeshindwa? Listen.
Huduma hii ya tiba kwa njia ya mazoezi inasaidia sana watoto wetu.
Inasaidia sana watoto wetu.
Inasaidia sana watoto wetu. Inasaidia sana.
Inasaidia sana.
Intention of doing this is to increase movement at the joint, but also to increase the function of the joint, to increase joint integrity, but also to reveal pain, to reveal muscle spasm, but also to prevent freezing of the joint, but also to prevent the joint stiffness.